Alright lads, so today we have the long-awaited banner that obviously we did talk about at the start of the month that was going to be rerunning in the month of May, and it literally took them like 25 days to do so. So this banner is going to be here starting from tomorrow morning, the 25th of May, and will be lasting until the end of month banner. So the second this banner does leave, the end of month banner will actually drop. And then in today's video, we're breaking down the banner, letting you lads know everything that you need to know before summoning on this banner. And of course, at the start of this video, I do want to just give my quick opinion on it. And if you watch my past videos on how I feel about these 1000 Year Blood War summons, my opinion is that you should be skipping these banners. Right now, it only features old 1000 Year Blood War characters. In the future, which is guaranteed to happen by the way, when we start to get new 1000 Year Blood War characters, everyone here is going to be fillers. So would you rather pull for Mummy, Rukia, and Daddy Ichigo now when they're the main characters, or would you rather pull for them when they're in a better banner with new, broken, more exciting, potentially, 1000 Year Blood War characters? For me, it's a very easy skip. But having said that, I can understand if you don't want to wait and you want to summon now for these characters, because again, they are very good and they are very, obviously, hype. Mummy, Rukia, and Daddy Ichigo are still to this day some of the better characters in the game. And in my opinion, if you were to summon, even though I just said you should skip it, in my opinion, if you were to summon on a 1000 Year Blood War rerun banner, it would be this one, because Ichigo and Rukia are worth it. So, with that said, my opinion out of the way, let's break down this banner. So as already mentioned, this banner will be dropping tomorrow morning at 8 in the morning on the 25th of May and will be lasting until the 31st. Again, the second this banner does leave is when we are getting the end of month banner, but at the very least for those that are maybe somewhat low on knobs and want to potentially save to see what end of month is, you can do that, because while this banner is out on the 28th of May, 8 AM in the morning, we are going to get news of what the end of month banner is going to be. Now in my opinion, I think it's going to be a parasol banner. I don't think it's going to be anything too exciting, but you never know what is going to come out. So if you have a limited amount of orbs and you're not sure if you should summon on this banner or the end of month banner, just hold out a couple days. This banner isn't going anywhere, and then you can make a better decision if you should summon on this or end of month. The featured 5-star characters this time around, of course, feature Ichigo and Rukia, since they are the main reason why you would be summoning. And alongside that, you do have all of Squad Zero alongside Orihime, because she did feature with Oh-Etsu and also Ichibe. And then you also have a random Byakuya thrown in there just to fill up the entire banner. Overall, the fillers I think are actually pretty decent. Quickly breaking down all the individual characters, let's just quickly talk about the fillers. Byakuya, quite outdated, not really a good character, but having said that, he does have a really good promising future when he does get resurrected, potentially sometime when the anime does come back. So if you don't have him now, you might actually want him sometime in the future. He has really good potential to be very solid when he gets resurrected, but as it stands right now, pre-resurrection, he's just meh. Same goes to Orihime, really good support with that SA2, which is a heal and a shield move, but unfortunately, strong attack wise, damage output, she really doesn't hold up nowadays, but I think her gameplay is quite fun. Oh-Etsu is a melee knight character with a SA2 that is a vortex and also a boost, really cool animations. Oh-Etsu is actually a really fun knight character. He does have guard break. As far as knight characters do go, I think he is one of the more fun ones, but again, since he is a melee knight character, you are somewhat limited in where you can bring him. He's mainly designated to everything but co-op content, so you can use him in guild quest, epic raid when he's a bonus, or if not, he can still provide the team with a boost, and he's also going to be good in Senjumaru. So overall, very solid character. Personally, I really do like his gameplay. Ichibe is a brave battle character, mainly designed to counter the can't field Noitora, but unfortunately, you don't really see many Noitoras nowadays. With dupes, he can be somewhat decent, but unfortunately, you're probably going to only have him 1 out of 5, and even though he's a brave battle character, he's not really like super amazing. He's still definitely one of the better brave battle characters, but the meta right now really doesn't encourage you to use him. But you can definitely use him if you want to fill that third slot with some brave battle character. Senjumaru is actually a pretty decent character that has gotten better over time. Really good strong attack 1, good strong attack 3, decent strong attack 2. It's an AoE around her because she does ride the team with a shield, and she also does have an increased chance of inflicting a star summon against mind attribute Arankas. So she's actually really good for inheritance trials. That's many where she was not designed for, but she really does excel in there. Unfortunately though, her soul bomb damage is actually quite lackluster, and that's really what's stopping me from using her personally in IT. But she's a pretty fun character again, especially if you don't own her. For Kirio, she's a decent Nat character, boost SA2 with a team heal. Unfortunately doesn't have guard break, and one of her strong attacks is classed as a melee attack, so you don't really even get to break guard all too often with her strong attacks. She's quite mediocre in my opinion. You're not really ever going to use her, if ever, mainly just in guild quest, but even then she has a bad SA1 for guild quest, so she's kind of just like a weird character overall. Like, doesn't really have much going for her, but you can definitely use her if you do enjoy her gameplay. Tenjiro, still a very solid character, good SA1, launch forward, SA2 is a distant AoE, and then his SA3 is above full screen in front of him. Overall solid character, does buff speed Soripa character, strong attack damage by 20%, so he is always going to be providing the team with a boost as long as you are a speed attribute Soripa, like Byakuya and also as a Shiro for example, and he also does have a team revive, so still a very solid character overall. Like nothing really bad, definitely is lacking in damage compared to some of these newer characters, but definitely still holds up. If you want to use Tenjiro, especially if you get deuce of him, you can definitely do that. And with that said, now let's talk about the main two characters, the characters that have aged really, really well. The first one, Daddy Ichigo, pretty much still the best definitive mind character in the game. Isn't really saying much because we haven't really received like a new super broken mind character, but Daddy Ichigo is still really, really good. Massive damage output with his 60% Berserker, team boost SA2, beam SA1, distant AoE SA2, full screen SA3 with the Havoc, good damage output. Unfortunately doesn't affect any status elements, but he's overall just a very solid character. Soripa and Captain Killer, I personally use him a lot when it comes to mind content. In my opinion, again, he is the best mind character. You can pretty much use him anywhere. Even in Inheritance Trials, where he doesn't inflict status elements, unfortunately, he is at the very least still providing the team with a boost, and it just makes him very, very useful. You can use him in Senkamon, you can use him in Epic Raids, you can use him in Guild Quests, and you can use him in pretty much any PvE content. Even in an arena, he's actually really good because he has read Soripa dodges, so he absolutely dominates characters like 6th Anniversary Aizen. And last but not least, we have Bankai Rukia, the character that, in my opinion, aged the best since Inheritance Trials is all about inflicting status elements. So again, once more, very high damage output with a 60% Berserker, does more damage to frozen enemies, has built-in healing every time you move into another room, 2 good immunities, which is Weakening and also Freeze, which is great for Inheritance Trials or any content you want to bring in for Guild Quest, for example. And she also does have the Bankai button, where when you press that button, she transforms for 20 seconds in her Bankai form, in which she does more damage, and also for the first 10 seconds in that transformed state, she has an increased chance of inflicting a status element against any enemy you put her against. That makes her really good in Inheritance Trials, basically any Inheritance Trials you put her against, but right now when it is a ranker content, she's pretty much the best power character you can use. She's a really fun character, and personally my favorite in the banner. I always absolutely adore using this character because it's such good fan service for the most part. It's a Bankai Rukia in the captain outfit and also moving in her Bankai. I was such a fan of this character when she came out, and personally I still think she holds up. In fact, she's gotten better over time again since Inheritance Trials is now a thing. The only thing she does lack compared to nowadays characters is guard break, but that's really the only bad thing about her, and to be honest, it doesn't even like really ruin the character, depending how you look at it. She's perfectly fine the way she is, and she's going to be a very good character for a very, very long time. Even with all these broken power characters coming out, unless they can have the utility and damage output that this Rukia has, it's going to be a while before this Rukia gets outclassed. She's a very good character. Her and Ichigo are going to hold up for a very, very long time, and definitely worth summoning for. And just to finish up the video, the banner itself is just a normal step up, so your discounts are on step 1, 6, 11, 16, 21, 2, 7, 12, 17, and 22, with 150 orb and 200 orb discount respectively. Your rate for a featured character is going to be 4.5%, and you have a 1.5% chance to get an unfeatured character, so probably someone you don't want, and you are guaranteed a featured character every 5th step, so one of these 9 characters. Again, I feel like the banner is the only TYBW RERUN banner you should be summoning on, mainly just to try and get your hands on Rukia and Ichigo, but again, if you want to play it really smart and you have the patience, wait until they come back with new characters. That's the best thing to do. That's what I'm doing. Even though I have, you know, Rukia and Ichigo 5-5, I do want every other TYBW character duped out. I don't have that many dupes of them, and I'm not going to summon on banners like this. I'm going to wait until they come back with someone like Asnot, Giselle, another Ichigo, another Rukia. When the anime comes back, we're going to get new TYBW characters, we're going to get new TYBW resurrections, and you know when those banners happen, these characters are just going to be fillers. All these characters that we have received in the past when it comes to TYBW are going to be fillers, so personally I'd rather pull from them then when there's new characters to get to, because eventually they're going to be featured so much as fillers, you're going to get sick and tired of them, which I don't think is going to be a bad thing for a lot of us, but that's how it is for Khan for you old, and I feel like the same is going to happen with TYBW Blood War. But with that said, that was the video for today. Before you summon on the new TYBW Blood War banner, in the comments below, let me know how you are going about summoning on this banner, how many steps are you doing. I know a lot of people were anticipating this, so I'm curious to know, and if you are summoning, I hope you have good luck. Hopefully you get what you want in a very, very strong amount of orbs, because Anniversary is coming up, and these are 2 very exciting characters that, again, I know a lot of people are going to be summoning for. With that said, though, lads, hope you lads enjoyed the video. I'll see you lads next time. Peace.